Robert Griffin III knew things were awkward between Joe Flacco and Lamar Jackson when the Baltimore Ravens drafted the latter in 2018. RG3 was in the quarterback room at the time, playing the role of mentor to Jackson because incumbent starter Flacco wouldn't. Speaking on an episode of RG3 and The Ones, Griffin said, "For me, as a quarterback in the room with Joe and Lamar, it was awkward. Let's just call it what it was." Player RG3 went on to explain how between Flacco and Lamar, it was more learn from my example. Griffin detailed his surprise the first time Flacco jumped in and starting teaching Lamar things there on the sideline, during an exchange between all three QBs during Jackson's rookie year. As Griffin put it, that was the first moment that our entire room was, on the same page of we've got to help Lamar do everything that he needs to do to help us win games, and it's not about self in that moment. When RG3 shared a clip of this podcast on X, he captioned his post the following way: "In 2018, my job was to help rookie Lamar Jackson because everyone knew Joe Flacco wouldn't. He was a pro about it, but would only lead by example and we all understood why." What Griffin described here wasn't any animosity between Flacco and Jackson. Instead, it was an inevitably uncomfortable beginning between a Super Bowl-winning QB1 and the player obviously drafted to be his successor. Ultimately, things worked out for the Ravens, with Griffin believing he played a small but key role in Jackson's early success. Ravens needed to hasten Joe Flacco's succession plan. Flacco's arm talent powered the Ravens to a Super Bowl title after the 2012 season, but things quickly unraveled in the aftermath. The decision to reward Flacco with a contract worth $120.6 million proved ill-fated when the Ravens reached the playoffs just once in the next 5 seasons. Flacco threw double-digit interceptions in every one of those seasons, including 22 picks in 2013. Those struggles prompted the decision to select Jackson 32nd overall in the 2018 NFL Draft. The rookie took the starting job by season's end, guiding the Ravens back to the postseason in the process. Jackson, proving a quick study at the pro level, hastened the end of Flacco's time in Baltimore. He was traded to the Denver Broncos in early 2019. It was an ignominious end for Flacco, whose career never recovered. An ill-fated stint with the New York Jets followed, but 38-year-old Flacco is now a free agent without a team. While Flacco floundered after leaving M&T Bank Stadium, Jackson was just getting started on his road to stardom, with a little help from RG3. Robert Griffin III proud of Lamar Jackson. Griffin rates having been a part of Jackson's special NFL MVP season of 2019 one of his greatest accomplishments. RG3 explained his small part in Jackson's rapid development during a clip from his podcast highlighted by Ravens Vault co-host Bobby Trossett. While some might consider it a stretch for Griffin to take any credit for what Jackson achieved in 2019, there is an interesting parallel. Specifically, Griffin taking the league by storm as a rookie for Washington in 2012. RG3 was named NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year after he led Washington to the NFC East title and a playoff berth. Those accomplishments were born out of a readoption offense that took full advantage of Griffin's rushing skills, like for this 76-yard touchdown run against the Minnesota Vikings. As Griffin pointed out, Jackson benefited from his and Flacco's experience. Lamar got that. He got that from a Super Bowl winning quarterback in Joe Flacco, and he got that from a guy like myself, who played the game the way that he played it from a dual threat perspective. Nobody plays the game like Lamar. He plays Lamar ball, but the ability to know when to use your legs, when to keep yourself safe, how to throw the ball at the NFL level. Griffin also credited Flacco for helping articulate that to Lamar in a very unique, special way. Whatever role both of the veterans around Jackson played in helping number 8 unlock his awesome talent, the Ravens are reaping the rewards. Jackson is playing at an MVP-type level again, earning props from Aaron Rodgers in the process.